petitioner in this case. We stand that a sniff, a drug detection dog, conducted at the front door of a private residence is a search under the Fourth Amendment. An individual has an expected and entitled right of privacy to all their possessions that are in their house.
All legitimate possessions.
Oh, yeah.
So not contraband.
They have the right to whatever is in their house, no matter if it's odor coming out of their house or heat being illuminated from their house. They have a right to everything that is inside their home.
Everything?
Everything.
I don't know if it's they have the right to it. They have
the expected right of privacy.
To what?
To everything.
What are the four things?
So your person and your effects and
Papers.
And your papers
And what's the other one? There's four things they say.
I know there was papers.
Papers, effects, person, and property.
Oh, and property. Yes. And
That was more just so you can when you explain that, say that. You know what I mean?
I'm going to read this sentence to you. It's from Illinois v. Cabezas. Any interest in possessing contraband cannot be deemed legitimate, and thus governmental conduct that only reveals the presence of contraband compromises no legitimate privacy interest. Do you understand what I mean? So I'm saying that people don't have a legitimate expectation for privacy, in terms of privacy and protecting their contraband from detection. So assuming then, if that's the case, as Illinois v. Cabezas says, unless you want us to overrule that, assuming that's the case, how does that affect your argument?
It affects it that now we agree that that contraband is technically not protected in what is inside the home. So it's not expected privacy. I don't have expected privacy to contraband.
And so to go off of that, then if it's just a drug sniffing dog and he's only detecting contraband, then isn't that perfectly legal if he's not detecting any intimate details of the house and it's just contraband?
Not necessarily, because it's still an intimate detail of the house.
But it wouldn't be a legitimate detail. It wouldn't be a legitimate detail. A legal detail.
Well, seeing to it that I have an expected right of privacy of my property and the effects that I own, but not to contraband, it's still the searching of the bringing of a drug detection dog to the front door of my property is still a Fourth Amendment search. Does that make sense?
You want to rephrase it just so it makes sense?
Okay.
Just explain it a bit more.
So the very fact that a drug detection dog
and by the way, take your time and be confident. Don't be like you sound like you're not sure. Even if you're not sure, just say what you're thinking.